Hello, my name is Jorge Gutierrez, and I made the app How to Play Card Games. The purpose of this app is to teach you how to play four different card games. As you can see on the screen, you can choose from Texas Hold'em to Blackjack to Widow to Go Fish, and at the end, you can quiz yourself on each of these games. The inspiration for my app was definitely my friends and my dad. My friends and I in middle school would go after school and play card games, so they got me a lot into it. But my dad was actually the first person to teach me how to play these games. So, yeah, those were my inspiration. The target audience is really anyone who's trying to learn how to play card games. Since it's really simple, really basic terms, anyone can use my app. The language that I used is in code.org. It's block-based programming. Difficulties that I had to face while making this app were more towards the end, where I was trying to touch up my app, fix little things of it, and I would end up messing it up more. So yeah, of course, at the end I managed to fix it, but that definitely made it harder on me. A lesson that I learned was that sometimes the simpler, the better, right? If you try to put all these things on the screen, it's gonna end up being more for you. Something else that I learned was that you have to learn to manage time efficiently. You have to stay on top of time, deadlines. You have to respect those. And yeah, improvements that I would make if I were to make a second version of my app are to make the app more complex while keeping the simplicity of it. For example, I would add more card games for the user to learn, um, but nothing too crazy. Again, as I said, you're not trying to put too much on the screen, right? I would also add one big quiz with all of the card games on it to kind of test your general knowledge on all of them. So now I'm going to show you the code and the actual app. This is my code, something really simple. It's mostly on events, and then we have these little gray things on it. These are comments. These are just for me to know what each division in my code are for, right? This is my actual app. For this example, we're gonna be using Texas Hold'em. Here you can look at the setup, how to set up your game, how to start it, basics, rules, how to actually play, and here are some extras, just kind of more technical things, right? You can also learn some tips, tricks for your app, and then finally you can test. You can take your test. Getting it wrong will give you a red marker. Getting it right will give you a green marker. When you're done with your test, it's 5 questions for each. You can check your score. You click back and you can select another quiz or learn a new card game. There's also credits. There's only two sources because most of this was myself. But I mean, yeah, that's my whole app. I really liked it. But that's all. Thank you for listening.